Hey, it's your girl Angela,
It's your guy Mike D.
and we are the Uncomfortable Truths podcast, presented by NSN, live from Brown Sugar Water Studios.
We created this podcast to have unfiltered, unapologetic, and authentic conversations through the lens of a black millennial couple.
We'll be sharing stories about everyday life while also providing insights. So kick back, grab your drink, and let's get into the uncomfortable truth. Hey babe, how you doing?
I am great. Thank you for asking. How are you, my love?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
You look good.
moisturized.
Your skin look good.
Thank you. I'm feeling very moisturized. I feel kind of dry today when we ran around the track, so
You were sweating though.
I know I felt really dehydrated and dry.
Oh, okay.
So I'm happy to be moisturized.
But we ran though. Shout out to us.
Yes.
Give us some credit.
1.5 miles?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
1.5.
more.
That's 1.5 more than a lot of people.
Hello.
Okay. How did you feel?
Good.
I think last podcast, you said you like running in the morning. It give you a little boost of energy. I think we ran last on Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So we ran in the afternoon this time. How does that feel?
I got a mood boost.
Okay.
I needed it.
You took a nap.
I needed that too.
Okay. That's good.
How do you feel post run?
I feel great. I've been doing that this week. Normally we run in the morning. I had an early meeting with my boss's boss this morning, so we didn't go. So we decided to quote unquote sleep in till 8. But so we ran at lunch, and you came with me to the track.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. It was some teenagers to like maybe 6-year-olds there for football practice. So that was good to see parents out there in a black neighborhood here in Michigan. Shout out to Oak Park. And we got to daydream a little bit and think about the future. So that was also nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so where's Lily?
I'm guessing she's behind the couch. I took her to the vet today, and she got some vaccinations and got some blood drawn.
Lita's vaccinated, so she good, y'all.
Okay. She's not going to be at none of y'all little ratchet parties. But, yeah, I think she's, like, recovering behind the couch. She tends to act like that when she,
Yeah.
goes to the doctor. But she'll be back to normal tomorrow.
Yeah, no, she's been quiet, just laying down all day. Not much different than normal, but you can tell she's a little, groggy and drowsy or something because she's, like, not even moving. She's normally, I get up, I go to the bathroom, she in one spot. I come out the bathroom, she in a different spot. I go to the kitchen, she on the couch. Normally she moves around a little bit. Today she's like, nope, I'm in this one spot and I'm not going anywhere until I feel better.
Not for snacks, not for water, nothing. Just nothing.
Even like we open the door, normally she want to see what's going on. Anybody could be coming in right now. So, all right. So I'm glad you took Lily to the vet. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I was at work.
Yeah. It's good being a dog mom. Just taking her to the vet and stuff. But
okay, perfect. So today is date night. As everyone know, we record on Wednesdays, release on Fridays. So we have a good date night. What we going to listen to some live music today?
Yeah, we're going to make it downtown to...
We've been trying to make it downtown for a month now.
to listen to it, so...
Okay. So how many more dates do we need before we have our date night episode? Just let the people
probably
know.
The fall.
Okay, so you want to give it like the whole summer?
Yeah.
I'm with that. Yeah, that's
so we have like
a
range of experiences.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not mad at that.
Date night is really important. Last week we kind of like cheated. Like it wasn't like a real date night in my opinion. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to have like a wealth of more experiences than like 3.
You want to tell them what we did last Wednesday?
Yeah, I printed out the first draft of my book.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came back here, bought some seltzers, and we barbecued some chicken. Oh, but then we played video games. Never mind. It was real date night.
Yeah, you fronting.
I was just super zooted because...
Yeah, it was outside. We had music. We listened to that Wizkid album, great album. Just kept it with some South African vibes. Out there dancing while I was barbecuing chicken. Then we played video games like to me that was a
Oh
it was a great date
yeah.
night. It
I
was we didn't spend money, we didn't need a house, but we still had fun together.
I forgot all about the video games
Yeah,
because I don't know. I was just really high.
that's funny. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool. All right, so we have our date night episode for y'all
Yes,
down
by
the
the end of
line.
the summer.
Let the people know what we are talking about today, though.
We're talking about friendships as an adult.
Mm.
Mm.
So let me start because I normally do the story time, but this is my topic. And I brought this in because I was texting my one boy, and I said, "Yo, y'all gonna either kick me out the group chat because y'all getting sick of me or something." It's because I kind of rain on their parade a lot, and from the standpoint of this, I'm at the point where I'm all about peace. I'm all about tranquility. I'm all about black people. I'm all about black men coming together and being together with black men, getting black families back on going. Making sure our boys are good, making sure our girls are good, just getting us back together like how we were in the '60s. Right, we were a united people then, and right now we aren't, and that's all I'm about. So anytime they send any videos or anything that's to them funny, but goes against the agenda that I'm with, I call it out. I'm like, nope, that's foul. Nope, y'all better than this. Y'all shouldn't be. No, it's not funny. What's so funny about this? Like somebody got hit by a car. Y'all laughing at that, right?
Mm.
So and my boy Tony, he called me brother Rashidi Michael Ahmed or something, because he said I'd be on my Hotep stuff, which that is kind of funny, but I'm not mad at it. But it's true. Like, we do need to be better. Like, we are 13 grown men. The conversations in there should be a little bit more mature. They're very similar to how they were when we were 17. So yesterday it was a fight in Buffalo, not here, in Buffalo at LA Fitness over basketball.
Which is why we don't live in Buffalo.
That's one thing, true. But I'm like I said, so they sent the video and it was like, oh, send a video, I want to see it. So they were screen recorded the video and sent it in the group chat, and everybody was talking about it. And I said, yo, how old is these dudes?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, the one dude, I'm not gonna say his name because allegedly, I'm not gonna say it. The one dude, if you know, you know.
Just give us a range of age.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say his age. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say what he does for a living. Let's just know he about that life, if I know what I mean. He's 35. And I just sent like 3 trash emojis. Like, yo, you 35 years old still fighting over basketball? Like, to get me to fight, somebody would have to be like about to attack you. Like, I'm not fighting anybody over anything at this point. Like, it's over. I'm way, way too old for that. And for some dude that's 35, and apparently the guy that he was fighting was a little younger. So maybe right, the older guy thought, I'm just gonna beat him up, give him a little straightening, because if I don't and he take his attitude out into the streets, right, somebody won't be as generous as me. I'm just gonna beat him up a little bit. Somebody else might shoot him. So it's a little wiggle room there, but come on, like, what's the chances that's that? That's very slim. Like, they probably was mad about a foul call and they fought each other. And to me, that's big trash. And I don't care anything what anybody else got to say. Like, that's big trash. And all my friends was like, nah, ain't nothing wrong with this. I'm like, well, that's the problem. Y'all don't see anything wrong with a 35-year-old man fighting? Like, come on. Like, we have to be better than this. And I love my friends dearly, obviously. Like, so there's not really a slight against them. But it's just talking about, just getting older with friends, getting older with, making new friends, losing friends. I done lost friends, right? So I just wanted to talk about that because that's one thing I heard growing up from my parents, because my parents don't have a lot of friends. And they say, yeah, you have a lot of friends now, but eventually you won't have 20 friends. You're going to have 2 great friends. And that would be enough. But so I want to see where you are at this point in your life, because you're a little younger than me. So what's your experience like with your friends?
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. I feel like I'm realistic in the expectations that I have with people who are my friends at this current moment. And it's like I have certain batches of friends. Like I have like my friends from like, I know from like school, work, etc., etc. And then I have like, I guess my associates that I write with, and they are becoming my friends. And I met them on like Clubhouse.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
On Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and we write together. So, I mean, at this point in my life, I mean, I don't have friends that send me videos or stuff like that. We just talk, see when we're hanging out, see what's going on, ask each other advice. The hangouts have been less because of the pandemic, but that's fine because more than not, I have something else to do. And I totally get, not being able to see each other regularly. Like I don't go out to the club anymore. I don't go to the bar and drink.
Except when you're picking me up.
Okay, we can talk about that another time. I don't go to the bar and like drink because one, that's like super expensive. That's not how I want to spend my money or my time. And also I don't want to like drive home and be tipsy. Like then they're done that. It's not fun. And to me, it's like if I have friends that I still do that with, then I'm not doing something right. If I'm getting messed up at a bar and I can't drive, I'm not doing something right. My friends ain't do something right. That's not my friends. So
I feel like you're taking shots at me right now.
No, I'm trying to think of, okay, what do grown people do that is quote unquote fun? And what do women do that could be a fun activity? Like, recently I had like a newer friend, or I say newer because I met her in like my last job, and we watched 2 documentaries and we had like a great conversation, and that was fun. And like she brought snacks. Like, shout out to my friend, she knows she is like she lit. Like, I got much love for her. I gotta test her because like, yeah, I just appreciate her. But when it comes to other stuff, it's kind of like, well, I just don't go out no more. So it's like, okay, what else can we do? Maybe we can like go to festivals and stuff, outside festivals, or go to the bookstore. Like there's certain things that I like to do, and then I like to see what my friends like to do as well. Like I know if one friend like me and her, like we still gotta go out to eat. That's cool. That's an activity I don't mind. Love eating. And could we just eat and talk? And it's like good to catch up. Like I like right now my main activity with my friends is catching up. And I do have one friend from college, close friends, have we reconnected. And every Friday we talk about this book that we're both reading together. So me and her, like we do a buddy read type system. And that's like a really good activity with friends. So I'm still trying to figure out what's fun for me in this stage of my life, and also ask my friends what's fun for them. So maybe we can meet somewhere in the middle, or like meet somewhere in between, or maybe I just go do something that they think is fun. But what they think is fun is something that I don't do no more. I'm like, all right, well, I ain't doing it. But I don't necessarily have any friends or associates like that. So as I get older, I expect that once our kids go to like a school, like I'll have some friends that like moms. I'll probably see the other black mom at the white school. Like, hey, girl, how you doing? Girl, your kids go to this ratchet white ass school too? Bet. Hey, let's start this group chat. We about to team up on these teachers. Becky better not say nothing to my child. All right. I'm crying. But, you know what I'm saying? So I expect, if they're in like after school activities, like, or, sports on the weekends, like, I'll become friends with the parents. I'm a very friendly person. I'm like acknowledging that, like, people have told me time and time again. Yep. So it's easy for me to connect with people, but it's just like the following up that could fall off because I have stuff to do. But I realized everyone has something to do.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And yeah, I mean, there was a friend, I won't give any details, but it's like, okay, I expected too much of her. Like, I gotta release those expectations so that way I can meet her where she at. And, like, now I'm fine with shit. Like, actually, I'm like, no, she's an associate. And when I talk to my therapist about it, it doesn't mean I love her any less. It's like, no, it's just a different type of expectation, a different type of level of, like, trust and stuff. And I realized, like, as I get older, like, the friends change, the associates change. And I guess that's something you even have to do, right? Realize, like, who's actually your friend versus, like, who's actually, like, your associate.
Yeah, I had to
and,
do
like,
that
the
in
difference
therapy,
between the
like,
two.
a month ago. Yeah.
So, just from your point of view, what's the difference between a friend and like an associate?
So one thing that my therapist that we talked about was the biggest difference between friend and associate is the amount of effort you have to put in. Right? It shouldn't be a lot of effort, right? To be your friend. I shouldn't have to really put in a lot of effort to be your friend, right? I should just be able to be, you should be able to be, and we are friends. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you are my friend. Like when I need you, I do need you to be there. Don't overload it where you need me every week. But it's like, yo, damn, bro, I just lost my mom. Like, I need you. Like, all right, bro, I'm there. Like, no matter what, I'm on my way. Like, yo, I lost my job. I'm going through this with my woman. Like, whatever the case may be, like, I'm there for you. Versus, like, an associate, they just somebody like, yo, when I see you, we can be the best of friends. Like, we can hit the town. We can ride. We can go drink. We can smoke. We can watch the game. But when shit hit the fan, like, you're not the person I'm going to. And I think that's one of the big difference. And my issue was that I was trying to make everybody my friend. So I was trying to be there for everybody, and everybody wasn't there for me. So I had to decide, like, okay, the people that's there for me, I got to make sure I'm there for them. And then anybody else, like, I'm killing myself. I can't be there for everybody. It's impossible. So I got to pick and choose the people I want to be there for. And I think ever since then, like, you notice the difference in me. Mm-hmm. I'm a lot more free. I'm not worried. My amount of phone calls I take has diminished greatly.
You used to be on the phone all day.
Yeah, I'm always trying to answer the phone, and even with me always trying to answer the phone, it still wasn't even enough. Right? You would say I'm on the phone too much. My friends would say that I don't answer the phone enough, and it's like, okay, both of those can't be true. Somebody is, probably embellishing or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, like, if you're not happy, I'm not happy. So I got to make sure that you're good. So I had to figure out a way to balance. And I feel like that's a be a good episode too, to talk about like balancing, stuff in a relationship. But yeah, for me, my one boy, he wanted to throw a party for our birthday, and he wanted to come to Nikki's. And I was like, nah, bro, I'm not even on that time no more. Like, I'm not going anywhere that gives me anxiety, anywhere that, ever since I figured out, I learned from my therapist, my friend who's a therapist, we had her on the podcast, go check it out, and it's in the blacklist. She told me that I have, PTSD from, knowing people that, been killed, seeing people get stabbed, people, being around when shots get let loose, having cops put guns in my face and throwing them back of a car. Like, I got PTSD bad from where I grew up. And I got hypervigilance. So every time we go out, I can't even have a good time because I'm always checking the exits to see what's what. And, you be like, yo, what's wrong? You're like, you're right. What's going on? Like, why you not with me? Why you not present? I'm like, I'm here. I'm trying to make sure we are good. So now I don't even want to put myself in positions like that where, I gotta be worrying about who got it on them, which one is shooter, which one anybody looking at me funny. Like, I'm not doing that anymore. And a lot of my friends, at least back home, they do. And I have to figure out how can I mature and how can our relationship mature. If they still want to do that, that's fine. But how can I maintain a relationship with them without me doing that stuff anymore? And that's where I'm at.
I am so happy to hear you say that. When we first started dating, I realized how many times your phone rang. How many times the same person called your phone to talk about the same thing, and there was no growth.
Over and over. Like,
not that Mike told me, but I would hear snippets because I spent a lot of time around you.
A lot.
I used to ear hustle more. I got more things on my plate now. Mm-hmm. So all that to say, I'm just like, damn, like, don't nobody call my phone like that. But I'm like, hold on, I'm grateful. Because when people call my phone, I get anxiety. I'm like, text me. Don't call me. And since, like, you said your associate and friend definition, I'm like, okay, I think I have, like, more associates than friends. And that's fine, that's right? That's completely fine. All I need is, like, 1-2 good friends. That's it. I'm good.
Don't tell them that, you're my associate.
Yeah. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm talking
to the people.
Like, I'm trying to, like, write a book. Like I need so much time and like focus. I don't have time. So it's like even if you are an associate, like I put much time and love to you as a friend, but I know it's like, all right, if you're going through some stuff, like I'm probably not the top one to call. Because more than that, I'm gonna text you back like, you call me the next day because I don't respond. I don't respond well to people calling
me. You mean to call me?
Like you're my best friend.
Hey.
Right? Like you're my best friend. So I have a lot of my friendship needs fulfilled there.
Same.
But like outside of that, it's like, all right, this is my circle or circles of support, and this is exactly how I wanted it to. You know, it's crazy. I used to be so sad. I'm like, man, I have like no friends. I have like no associates. But then like I had to like, maybe I had a conversation with you or a conversation with my therapist, and I had to like really just take stock. And ever since then, it's like I felt completely better. For me, it was just like, man, I ain't got nobody to hang out with. But it's like, do I really want to be hanging out? No. Yeah. I want to be at home reading a book. So that means that, all right, reading a book is a very independent thing. Writing a book is a very independent thing.
Yeah.
So, other than that, like I said, so going back to my main point, just really trying to figure out, okay, what's fun things for adult women to do, and then like what's something that a lot of people can do. But like I said, I don't drink.
Yeah.
Like I may drink it like a spritzer or seltzer or whatever, but I don't drink wine anymore. Like I don't go to the club. Like the club was never my scene anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, it's just too much pressure going to the club. You gotta get dressed and wear heels. Like, damn, my feet hurt. I really gotta wear heels. Like what? Like that's not even. Like I want to wear some gym shoes. I don't want to wear no heels.
I don't want to sound misogynistic because I've been accused of that, the last couple of days.
I will call you misogynistic anytime. Misogynistic.
But I feel like women relationships, or like maybe girls I call them relationship, like they are
women.
Well, I say that because I'm talking about younger people. Like they are almost in high school is like they are kind of like already mature in a way. Right, a lot of people in high school, they when they hung out with their friends, they go eat, they go to the mall and go shopping. They just sit around and talk.
Expensive
right? Yeah,
stuff.
Expensive.
My God,
women spend a lot more money than men, but so and that's probably why, because like y'all need like things to do. But a lot of your relationships is based off emotions. Like, can I talk to you? Are you? If I have issues, is you somebody I can talk to? Do you talk to me? Do we on the same wavelength type of thing? Men, a lot of our friendships are based on things that we do. Like, do you play basketball? Do you play football? Do you play video games? Do you go to the club? Do you do this? Do you fight? Do you gangbang? Like, whatever the case, like, whatever do you do? Do we have similar things that we do together? Because guys don't really talk.
Yeah.
So once you get older and like I don't hoop no more. I got a kid and a wife. I don't drink no more. Yeah, bro. I don't really play video games. So once you start eliminating everything that your friendship was based on, what's next? Right? You can talk to your friend from 13 and now that you're 30, y'all just still talking. Like nothing really has changed. But if me and my boy, all we did was play basketball together, now we're not playing basketball. What do we have? And I think that's where I gotta learn how to make my friendships more mature, but still fun.
Or just cut them off, which is completely fine. Sometimes that is the option. Sometimes it has to be the option when that friendship is a toxic friendship.
Okay, so let me ask you a couple more questions. We can get out of here. New friends, what? Because you made a new friend, your newest friend who was just over here. You said you met her at the last job, like a year ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you done made actually a new friend recently. Do you look at making friends differently now than you did when you were, maybe 5-6 years ago? Is there different criteria that you think you use? Okay, she has to do this. She gotta have this going on for her. Is there any type of criteria like that?
It's.
Or like y'all just vibe, y'all vibe.
I think it's just about vibe. Like we both like vibe, and it was like, oh, she chill. Like after I quit my job, like she checked on me, and then like, she asked if I needed like for her to send me jobs and stuff, and then I don't know what happened recently, but like we just started like reconnected again, and like the vibe was just there. I was just like, all right, bet energy is good. Given that I don't want to say I'm a mental person, but I can be in my head a lot. Given that I'm not in my head a lot around this person, it's like I can like hang out around this person, and hopefully like she feels the same way. Hopefully she's not in her head a lot when she's like with me, because like I'm chill. Like I don't try to intimidate nobody. Like I'm just here to be here to have a good time. If I spend time with you, that means that I really like value our time together versus the 10 other things that I have to do. So I'm more so evaluating friendships like, is this person worth it? If they're not worth it, then they're not worth it, and that's just life. Like, and that's exactly like what I write about. Like, relationships develop relationships run their course, friendships run their course, and that's fine. And I went through a lot of like changes and growth. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely changed from the last 5 years, but like I have a man now, so obviously I'm not trying to be with someone who's always trying to be out here with their titties out. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's you. But that's not the type of attention I want to pull to myself, because I ain't trying to get talked to in public. Even if the guy, like, because I'll be friendly, and that can come off flirty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to like attract that type of energy. That being said, someone asks me to go out, I will say no. You guys can go to the bookstore? I'll say yes. You want to go to the bookstore? Yes. Girl, you want to go to the pool? Yep. So, and speaking on which, like you said, how guys, they make bonds out of like activities. Like, there are certain activities like walking. Like, I have a friend like me and her, like we walk. You say we walk outside. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Going to the pool, that's something I plan to do with.
Yeah, you read with your friends.
My one friend, yeah, read with my other friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that. But while we do that, we also talk, which is why that emotional bonding connection for me has to be there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm way more about just peaceful inner peace when it comes to friendships, because I used to keep people around that I'm like, yo, I really don't like this person. Like, I kind of want to punch this bitch, but I'm not that type of person no more. I'm not that type of person anymore. So.
Good. And then for me, even with my therapist, like, he gave me a great idea. And this, I was already doing this anyways. But he said, make friends with people that you can see your life being like. Right? And then if you see my friends here, you know them. Right, most of them are married or engaged. They are engineers. They got 1 kid, 2 kids, expecting one on the way.
Buying houses. Got businesses.
Right, so yeah. I'm making friends with people that I can see my life being with, because once you start going on with life and you become a level of success, and you need people around you that is that level or better, for one to almost give you encouragement, like, okay, give you some game. All right, you did that, now this is how you get to the next level. And also, people can become jealous of you, and that can turn nasty real quick in a friendship,
especially if you like confront it. Calm type person to be like, for like, you know what, so yeah, I'm happy you brought that up, because that's why I had to do exactly. a little push from something. Yeah, do a little stiff arm from somebody. Like, I'm good.
And the Heisman. Yeah. So yeah, like all my friends here, they play golf. We go to the range. So I am growing, and my relationships are maturing here. So all right. So I'm not mad at that. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. But first, we have to hit the uncomfortable truth. You wanna go first?
Nah, I didn't even think. We didn't got an agenda today.
No, we're just talking. So, the uncomfortable truth. I'm just going to make it very low-hanging fruit. But, you will outgrow your friends. Depending on how many you have. Depending on what your friendship is based on. If you're in different cities. Like, it's okay. It's life. I try to deny it. I tried to avoid it as long as I could, but at some point, you get married, you get kids. Your kids, they got activities on Saturday morning. I ref basketball. It's parents there at 8 o'clock in the morning, so you can't go out at Friday night and drink until 3 o'clock because you got kids. So you can't do that anymore. Your kids got activities. Your wife got things. You have things. You got deadlines. You got to work out. And with all of that, and you try to maintain 30, 40, 50, whoever friendships you think you have, it's not worth it. Get you a solid 1, 2, 3 that you keep around that, your kids can even call unc, call auntie. And then, yeah, you're going to have your associate. So somebody get married and y'all link up for the bachelor party. It's like, it was good, bro. It was good. Like, it's going to be all good. It should be all love. But to maintain that level of friendships with that many level of people for every day, it's impossible. You'll stress yourself out. Listen to your Uncle Mike. Don't do it. Do not do it. It's okay. Just let them go. How about you, baby? You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
All right. What's your uncomfortable truth for this episode?
So love on and put energy into the friendships and associateships that are worth it. Because it's going to be nice to have like that one good friend or that one good associate or somebody you can talk to, share some news with, invite over, go out to eat. And as long as like that connection is healthy and it's fun for you at whatever age you're at, they're not taken away. They're pouring into your life and you're pouring into theirs. It's very reciprocal. Just fall forward in it.
100%. And like we said, but maintain those associates, maintain those connections, because it's just networking. We got presented with a business opportunity investment from one of my boys from work, hoop with, and he reached out to me because he's like, yo, I know you about your business. I got an idea for you. I got a business idea. I want to run it past you. Let me know what you think. And who knows? Maybe we may do some business. We may not. But the fact that he thought of me, and the fact that he felt comfortable enough to call me and like, yo, let's chop it up. That's very, very important. So like I said, don't go out there and saying like, hey, just send out a mass text. Hello, everybody. Thank you for responding. This is my associate group chat. You are now my associates. Just want to let you know where we stand. Like, don't do that because then they will cut you off. Just in your mind, they are associates or friends. How they look at you, that's up to them. They will learn very, very fast that they are associates. Trust me.
Or friends.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah, that's a touchy topic. Like, journal about it. Write it down or talk to your significant other about it, but don't talk to them about it because it may be a dicey conversation. Like, you're asking to get cussed out. Now, if any of my friends or associates after this podcast want to ask me, am I a friend or associate? I'm going to be like, I'm going to politely decline, but if the shoe fits, wear it. Because why are you even asking me that? That means you feel insecure about something. Like, let's find a therapist. Yeah, but that's what I would someone to say to me if I asked them that. Like, that's the type of love I would need. It's like, damn, I'm that insecure. I'm coming to her about it.
Yeah, like what?
So, all that to say, you will get some tough love. But that's fine because there are different types of love. But it's all love nonetheless.
All love nonetheless.
Like, honestly, if I still fuck with you in this day and age, that means, like, I fuck with you. Because I've been through some shit that I ain't tell a lot of people about. And had to call for a lot of relationships. So I really value the ones that I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. Trust me. You tell me about them. You let me know. And I'm there to remind you, like, yo, you got some dope people in your life. You should be happy.
Yes, even the people who I talk to, and maybe that one time I go to Buffalo.
Shout out to the low.
Yeah, shout out to the low. Like, I'm thinking about, he's like your friend or family member. I don't know. You treat him like family, though. I'm thinking about his wife. Like, his wife is just...
Talk about Mills?
Nah, Bink.
Oh, Bink. Oh, shout out to Bink.
Yeah, Jackie.
Bink and Jackie?
Yeah. Like...
Yeah, my cousin Bink.
Yeah, like, when I go to Buffalo, I'm like, okay, I really want to see Jackie
Yeah, nah,
again.
yeah. You always be like, if I lived in Buffalo, me and Jackie be best friends. You love you some Jackie.
I do.
Because Jackie, I think you can see yourself. She's like 10 years older than you. Being like 8 years, 9 years older than me. I think Jackie older than her.
If you listen to this, girl,
Jackie.
we are not trying to guess your age. I don't know where Mike is going with this.
No, I'm just saying because you say it like, you can see like yourself and her. Like, she chill, she in the crib, she with the mess.
Love her house.
Same TV shows I watch, right? See somebody that you
I'm
can
about to text
see.
her like, hey, how you doing, girl?
Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I got people here, like, I can see myself being in their shoes, hopefully in a couple years. I think you just need people like that in your life.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bink Jackie. We gotta get some wings from Bink when we go back. We gotta get some wings.
I love like their wedding. I'm just like,
yeah, I know. I can't wait. I'm in it, so we have to go back for it. Even though they're already married, got married during the pandemic. But their wedding is, I think, next year. So we definitely going. Hopefully Bink makes some wings for that joint. We make some wings for their own wedding.
We're going to put Bink's wings on the spot. Those wings are the best wings. They're fresh wings.
Man, the
Bink,
sausage
I hope you listening to this.
He do. He sent me a picture. Like, every time he get in his car, it played a new episode.
I hope you listening to this. Love you, love Jackie, love y'all kids. Love you too, Jackie. Y'all smart kids.
I know, right?
Yeah, they just good people.
See people, like, you can see yourself in. So I think that's the message. Make friends with people that you can see yourself being in 5 years or 2 years or whatever, or y'all can grow together. But just make some people that you can see yourself going forward in life, and I think shit'll just work out.
Yeah.
All right, babe, let's get out of here.
But before we go, always remember, it's better to be woke by the uncomfortable truth than rot to sleep with a bed of lies. Talk to you all next week.